Sir, did you graduate from high school?
I went I have homeschool, what they call it. Homeschool.
You never went to a...
No. Homeschool.
Homeschool in Los Angeles?
In Mexico, homeschool.
In Mexico?
Yes, sir.
And you have some kind of a certificate that shows you graduated from high school?
Homeschool, yes, I have.
You have a homeschool certificate that shows
Yes.
you graduated?
Yes.
And did you ever attend any colleges or universities?
Yes,
What was that?
Mexico City.
In Mexico City? What school did you go to?
I went to University of Economics in Mexico.
Did you get a degree?
No,
How long were you there?
months.
You just went to college for months?
Couple months and I didn't like it, yeah.
And is that the only higher education beyond high school you've ever had?
Yes, sir.
And did you ever claim to have attended Harvard?
No, sir.
You aware that the sheriff's investigative report from a lawsuit entitled Montejano versus Four Seasons Hotel that you claim to have attended Harvard?
No, sir, I didn't say that.
You didn't do that in your
No.
deposition?
No.
You told me you were deposed in that case, right?
Yes, I did, I told you.
But you don't remember saying you
I
went to
didn't tell
Harvard.
them I went to
You
Harvard.
don't remember saying.
You went to Harvard.
I said, I remember what I said, if you want me to tell you.
I would love to have.
I said I wanted to go to Harvard. That's one of my dreams. And I actually went there to see what formal documentation they were asking if I wanted to go to Harvard. But I didn't actually go to Harvard.
You didn't say you
No.
attended Harvard.
No, sir.
You visited Harvard. You
Yes, I visited. I went there just for, for the purposes of getting information to enroll myself.
said. Did you ever claim that you went to USC?
No.
Are you aware that
I am aware that Fuentes went to USC for some program, some film school program, something like that. I don't remember.
well, the probation officer's report dated 4/13/1999, which we have a copy of, in the name of defendant Raul Julia Levy, states that he attended USC for a couple of semesters.
That wasn't.
You never-
No, sir.
you
That
never-
was Fuentes, not me.
Who's on first?
And sir, you're not a licensed attorney, are you?
No.
Have you ever claimed to be an attorney?
No.
Okay.
Fuentes did. He's an attorney. He's a lawyer in Mexico.
Just answer yes or no.
Okay. No. The answer is no.
Have you ever claimed to be an employee of the Mexican consulate or embassy?
No.
Did you ever get into a fight with a man and a woman at an apartment complex that you were living at?
A man.
Could you be more specific? Date?
Can you pull up this last one for me, please? I'll give you the circumstances, see if this refreshes your recollection as we're getting it out for you.
Sure.
According to the LAPD preliminary investigative report, Raul Julia Levy got into a fight with a man and a woman at his apartment complex. He claimed he is an employee of the Mexican consulate, a cultural advisor. Showed the officers a badge but could not provide any further credentials of employment. County of LA Sheriff's Department complained he was arrested for DUI, claimed he worked for the consulate as when he was in possession of an LA ambassador badge and Mexican passport. Did you ever have possession of a badge which indicated you were an employee of the Mexican consulate?
No.
Did you ever have a LA ambassador's badge?
Yes, I did.
And what is an LA ambassador's badge?
It was a badge that it was given to me by Mayor Richard Riordan, and me and along other actors in Hollywood, Jimmy Smith. Anyways, we got it. We got a badge that says you guys are. We're gonna give you
LA ambassador.
LA ambassadors, you know. Yes.
But you never claimed that you worked for the consulate.
No.
And you never claimed that you were employed by the Mexican embassy.
Absolutely not. I never been employed by the Mexican government.
Okay. I'm going to ask this to be marked next
I'd
in
like to
order.
see it.
We're going to give it to you, as we have every other document. It is now after 5 o'clock, and so we will conclude this portion of the deposition, reserving the right to seek permission from Arbitrator Phillips to reopen the deposition, to obtain answers to the questions that he's refused to answer, and also we are going to have a subsequent deposition dealing with the footage shot in Campeche regarding the documentary. I would suggest we relieve, sir, I would suggest we relieve the reporters of all of their responsibilities under the code, and that the original be delivered to you. And since we have a really short time period for our arbitration of October 30th, would ask that you review and have the deposition signed within 3 days of your receipt. Did you do that? Are you planning on being out of town anytime between now and October 30th, sir?
That all depends what the Mexican authorities will want me to do.
Okay. Well, will you endeavor to have it signed and returned? And can we stipulate that if it is not signed, it can be used as if signed for all purposes?
I think we better go at least
Pardon?
5 days.
5 days to review the transcript.
Okay, 5 days, and if not executed within 5 days of receipt of the transcript, it can be used for all purposes, correct? So stipulated.
So
Yes.
So stipulated.
we are off the record at 5:10 p.m. and this concludes today's testimony given by Raul Julia Levy. The total number of media use was 3 and will be retained by Veritext LLC.